Hey guys, it's Sierra, aka Capricorn Moon Goddess, back with another video. And I never say hey guys, I always say hey y'all. So I don't know why I said guys, but let me find out. I'm gonna have more guys that are starting to watch me now. Okay, you all are welcome. Let me play with this color a little bit. Nah, I like the white. Let's go back to white. Okay, I was just playing with the color on the ring light. Got a new ring light, Black Friday, $15. I have so many ring lights, it's ridiculous. Anyway, how have y'all been? How was your holidays? All of that. I hope everything was well. I'm doing this video on a Sunday. Tomorrow is Monday. And I don't want to go back to work, but I'm grateful that I have a job to go back to. This reading is about work. It's about specifically your manager. What you need to know about your manager or how your manager feels about you. Now, I just got a brand new deck that I was thinking about using for this reading. Wasn't sure if I was going to use it, but I took it out to cleanse the energy of the deck. All the stuff you're supposed to do to prepare for the reading before you start it. And these two cards came out. So we have the grind and we have abundance, okay? The number 4 is on this card and the number 31 is on this card, and 31 adds to 4 because 3 plus 1 is 4. So the number 4 could be significant for you, but I think it's funny that I was planning on doing this reading about work and these cards, the grind and abundance, came out, okay? So yes, you all definitely are needing to hear about your job right now, your manager. A lot of people have questions about their career. I don't know why I'm out of breath, so y'all are gonna have to excuse me. It could be like a sinus thing, but I don't know. Like, I was fine until I started doing this reading, and all of a sudden when I started doing this reading, it was hard to breathe. So I don't know. You guys may be feeling smothered by your job. You may be feeling like you're dealing with a micromanager, like you can barely even breathe. I forgot to tell y'all the Ace of Pentacles came out too. So yeah, we definitely need to get into career and money here. So quick disclaimer, this is a general reading, not a personal private reading. Take what resonates, leave what does not resonate, okay? This is for the collective. It's not specifically for you. It's not your reading. If you would like to book a personal reading, you most certainly can do that. I do have a $22.22 special right now. Speaking of that special, I was making some new cards to use for this reading, and they're career specific and manager specific, and I had somebody book a career reading. Most people have been booking general readings. This person, and you know who you are, you always support, so I love you. But this person specifically booked a career reading while I was making these career cards. So I just, like, everybody is wanting to know what's happening with their career right now, okay? We're in interesting times right now, so that's definitely understandable. So most likely we'll get into career and money, but we are going to focus specifically on managers. There's a lot of shady managers out here right now, okay? So we got the grind and abundance. I'm going to leave these here. This is letting me know that you all are hard workers for sure. Y'all might see my knees in this video because I'm sitting on my knees right now. So if y'all see my knees, that's why, okay? My thighs and my knees might be in the video. But you guys are definitely hard worker because there's money to be made. You have bills to take care of. You don't expect things to come to you easily. You don't mind putting in the work, okay? And you don't mind, you're in like the 8 of Pentacles energy where you are having to do a lot of work. It might be mundane type of work where you're doing like the same type of thing every day. That might be the kind of career you have where it's like pretty much repetitive type of work. We've got some watermelons in this abundance card and some tomatoes on a vine, okay? Some of you could work in landscaping or gardening, or you could work at a food place, a bakery, fast food place. You could be a caterer. something like that. But we're going to get into the tarot. I usually do tarot first, but these cards just ended up coming out. So we have the Four of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you guys you like to grind and work hard because you may be saving up to be able to have some sort of celebration. It could be for a wedding. It could be for a birthday. It could be for Christmas. It could be something that you're specifically saving for. With the Nine of Pentacles, some of you are wanting to be more independent, more financially independent. Maybe you're wanting to move out on your own or something like that. So you are working hard at this job to be able to afford something specific, okay? We have the Justice card. You could be a Libra or have that somewhere significant in your birth chart. We have the Hierophant that came out in reverse. So yeah, some of you definitely are dealing with a manager who is abusing their power. Sorry to hear about that. I've had to deal with that myself. Hold on. Why is my camera blurry? I think y'all can see that now. Let's get into this manager. What do we need to know about this manager for the collective? What does the collective need to know about their manager or how they feel? Three of Cups here. Some of you do have a reason to celebrate though. Justice. Some of you, this manager is going to be exposed. Okay, and so you're going to have a reason to celebrate because we have the Justice card and the Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. So somebody's corrupt manager is going to be exposed. We have the Four of Pentacles. Some of you could be dealing with a manager that doesn't want to give you a raise. They're trying to hold back on giving you a raise or a bonus or something like that. We have the King of Pentacles. And the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, this manager, for some of you, they're looking for a reason to not be able to give you a raise. They could be a Sagittarius or you could be with this Temperance card. They may be looking to knock you off of your square emotionally. They may be looking for you to act out and throw a fit or possibly quit, like pushing you. They can't necessarily fire you, so they may be trying to push you to quit by not giving you a raise. They also may not celebrate you as far as your achievements. Maybe they call out, give awards to everybody else, but they don't like to give you any awards. Nine of Wands, you have really been sticking it out with this job, even though you are sick of this manager. You're sick of being treated unfairly because you have something that you're saving for, or there's something that you need. And some of you are just looking for financial independence, okay? So with the Hanged Man, you're trying to focus on that and keep your perspective on that. You're trying to not go anywhere else because this job does offer some stability, even though you should most likely be getting paid more. All the cards are coming in reverse. I've never had so many cards come out in reverse. Let me make sure my cards are upright. But we got the Strength card in reverse. Okay, you could be dealing with a boss that needs the center of attention to be on them, because this can represent Leo. They may be upset that you don't follow them around like a little lamb. You may be your own type of person, and if something doesn't sound right to you, you could be more knowledgeable than your boss, but they have a big ego, so they may be trying to tell you to do something that's incorrect, and then it'll end up looking bad on you. So you're like, no, that's incorrect. No, I don't want to do that. That's not right. That's not how this should be done. Just making sure these is not all upside down. Okay. But they're trying to like knock down your strength a little bit. They feel like you are too strong, okay? Too confident. They may try to tell you you're wrong, like I said, about a lot of things, and you are very confident in your knowledge. So you know, like, no, you're wrong, you're incorrect, you're not doing this right. We got the 8 of Wands and the High Priestess. You're gonna get some information pretty soon. You're gonna get some information pretty soon that you could possibly use against this manager. You need to definitely be documenting your interactions with this person. Also keeping track of the work that you do, okay? I have had some managers try to give me metrics that weren't correct. I know the type of work that I do. I know the amount of claims that I'm closing, opening, the amount of customers I'm talking to every day. If I'm answering the phone for people who are not answering the phone. I know, like, she tried to, like, give me, and metrics are basically just whatever your job is, their like goal. So it might measure, like, if you're working a call center, it may measure how many phone calls you're taking, how many phone calls you're making. If you work in claims like I do, it might measure how long it takes you to open and close a claim. If you're answering the phone for your customers that are calling, because we have the option to answer or not answer. We have the option of when we decide to email you back and all that. So she tried to tell me I wasn't answering anybody's phone calls or returning anybody's emails. And it's like, come on now. Don't come at me like that. I get 100% on this metric every single day. Now all of a sudden I'm at 0%. You have to keep track of what you do, and you have to know what kind of work you do. So when they try to come at you with false results and those results make you look bad, you can challenge them confidently. And I was like, that's incorrect. And she went back, oh, there was an error. Yeah, you're right. It was wrong. You have to stay 10 steps ahead of these people, okay? So keep track of your metrics. Keep track of the work that you're doing. Jaden, I don't know what noise you're making, but please stop. We have the 8 of Pentacles. So I told y'all at the beginning of the reading, y'all were in this 8 of Pentacles type energy. You may be doing work that's mundane or that's repetitive. You're doing the same old thing every day. It can be frustrating. It's definitely not something that fulfills you as far as walking in your purpose. This work is, this is a job. This is a job, not a career for a lot of you, okay? Yeah, we got Queen of Cups in reverse. 3 of Pentacles in reverse. This manager is very fake. They may pretend like they want to work with you and like they want to help you out. That's incorrect. They're very emotionally manipulative. This is somebody that's definitely passive aggressive, okay? Try to act like they're all sweet and they're all nice, but there's something behind everything they say. Okay, they may say something to you and you're like, okay, where did that come from? They may do a lot of fishing for information where they're acting like they're asking questions for one reason, but they may be asking those questions for another reason. Like, they're basically trying to get you caught up. They're trying to get you to tell on yourself. You do need to be very cautious about this manager. Be careful how you interact with them. Save your interactions with them. Try to interact with them in writing, and you need to be saving that. If you cannot email yourself, for some jobs, they won't allow you to email things to your personal email. If you can't email, you better take your phone out and take a picture of a conversation you're having and then email that picture to yourself. You better cover your tracks, okay? I'm telling you that now. You never know when you may need that information. Okay, we have Taxi, manifest momentum. Oh, what's this? These die here. Or is it dice? Dice. Okay, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the number 7 is on the dice here, and the number 52 adds to 7. Your boss could be 52 years old. You could have been working here for 7 years, or they could have been working there for 7 years. But this is not the end of the road for you. This job is not the end of the road for you. You see this taxi, okay, so you will be moving past this place of employment for sure. So this is not where you're going to retire for the most part. And you may be fine with that. Maybe you don't want to retire there anyway. Like I said, for a lot of you, this is a job. It's not a career. It's a means to an end. It's a stepping stone to get where you really want to go. For some of you, this job is causing you stress. You could have high blood pressure. You could have heart issues, health issues. This job may not want to allow you to be off for when you're sick. So you definitely, if you have the option to use FMLA, you need to set yourself up for FMLA. Have your doctor fill out this paperwork so you are protected. If you have to take time off due to illness, you can use FMLA for more than physical illness. You can use it for mental anguish, stress, depression, migraines, like whatever your illness is that can cause you to be debilitated, not be able to function properly. You can use it for. I have used FMLA to go to counseling before. I had a situation where I was assaulted and I had to go to counseling for it. So I was able to use FMLA for that too. So that way they couldn't fire me because I was missing work, or I didn't really miss whole days. I would just leave work early to go to counseling. So some of you need to pay attention to your health, okay? Because this job is stressing you out and your health is more important than anything. We have soulmate. This is interesting. I think I said some of y'all may be saving for a wedding or getting married. Some sort of celebration. Or you have a family, you have a husband or a wife, so you want to make sure that you're able to provide and contribute financially to the household. So you're having to choose between being there for your family and working, some of you. That's always tough. We have blissed out. This person is at a concert. Some of y'all might be saving for a concert, okay? But just needing to be able to take off time for work to go have fun and do everyday things like going on vacation, going to concerts, this, that, and the other. Some of you may be having trouble being able to do that. Some of these places have ridiculous rules. You got to know 5 weeks in advance and all that when you need off. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous out here. We have study and we have all is fair. Remember, we had the justice card as well. Some of you need to study the employment laws in your state. You need to study discrimination laws and things like that, because you could find yourself possibly in a lawsuit or needing to file a lawsuit against your job. We have follow the spark. So I told y'all some information is going to come to you that's going to be very, very helpful in their shoes. To me, this is like, think like them. If you were them, what would they do? And then how would you act? Being able to anticipate this manager's their moves and how they're going to try to work against you, that's definitely going to help you stay 10 steps ahead. We have grief. Burdens. Yeah, some of you are going to have to like possibly take FMLA for counseling, like I said. Grief, burdens, stress, heart issues, high blood pressure. I had to be on high blood pressure medicine at 32 years old. No weight problems, no health problems. They tested me so many times to figure out why my blood pressure was high, it would not go down. And it was the stress. It was the stress from my job. We got boss up. Some of you are wanting to be entrepreneurs. Okay, you don't want to have to work for somebody else. But we have the build home card. But you also have to build a strong financial foundation for your home life, for your family. Some of you literally are trying to buy a house or remodel a house. Like I said, some of you are saving money for something big. Some type of big purchase. We got in your bag. So you're in your bag. Like earlier when we had that card, I forgot what that card was. What was the card from earlier? It was something close to this. It was the grind. Here it is. Yeah, we got in your bag and the grind. So you all are trying to just ignore all of the frustrating things at your job or with your manager because, like I said, you have things to take care of. Manifest. You're trying to manifest better for yourself. But until then, you are doing what you have to do by working. We have find an oracle. Okay, some of you may need to get a further reading on this situation or this manager. Some of you may want to have your own business where you are getting paid to do readings for other people. But until then, you have to continue to work. And then we have daydreaming at the bottom, and you may be using daydreaming as a form of escaping, but also as a form of manifestation as well. Daydreaming works very, very well. You are hoping for a fresh start here. So it looks like you guys are wanting, deep knowing. You know this is not the end of the road for you. We got sleepless. You know this is not the end of the road for you. And we got choose love. You may be in a situation where you end up having to choose your family or your job. The person that could be in the hospital may not be you, or the person with the health problems may not necessarily be you. It could be your significant other or family member, and you may be having to choose between working or having the time and energy to be able to spend with your loved ones as well, which is always a tough situation. So I can empathize with you on that, especially being a mom. A lot of times we feel like we have to choose between our children and our jobs, okay? Let's see, what other decks do I want to use? We had 23 minutes. I don't know if I really need to use too many more. This is kind of to the point. But let's just do it anyways. What else does the collective need to know about this job? Or if they have a specific manager in mind, what do they need to know about this manager? I'm kind of sitting far away from the phone, so if I'm yelling, sorry. I'm just trying to make sure y'all hear me. Okay, what do they need to know about this job or situation or manager? We have they are fake. And we have others are complaining about them too. So if they try to tell you, oh, you're the only one that has a problem, that is incorrect. Okay. Other people have issues with the same person or the way that this job is being ran. Okay. The way the toxic environment. We have your eloquence and articulation intimidates them. They're intimidated by how well you speak. They may have prejudged you before, maybe based on how you look or based on your race, ethnicity. And they may have looked at you and felt like, oh, this person is not smart, or I'm going to be smarter than them. Maybe they had some, what do they call those? The preconceived notions about people. I don't remember. They stereotyped you. That's the word. They may have stereotyped you and not realize how smart you are. You're actually smarter than them and more eloquent than they are. They were not expecting that. So they are very intimidated by it. What else? But you're also like a realistic person too. So you're very well-rounded and they're not. And they have an issue. Okay. What else do we need to know about this job or this manager? We have people are happy to work here. So this could be a good job that you have for some of you. It could just be that this manager makes it hard. Management might be what's making it hard, but the job itself may not be that hard or that stressful. If you had a better manager, you know, other people that don't have this manager, they seem to be doing pretty well. So it could just be this manager. We have you will work well with them. Yeah, so if you were wanting to go to another manager's team, you would work well with them for some of you. So this person is just out to get you, this particular manager. We have sharpen your skills and don't give them a reason to, or don't give them any ammo. Don't give them anything to use against you. Sharpen your skill set so that any manager would be happy to work with you. So that way, if you have the opportunity to switch to a different team, I have requested that at one of my jobs before, and they let me do it. Like, because people were happy to have me on their team. I knew what I was doing. I was a good worker. I came to work every day. The only time I missed work is when I was sick. I never took vacations and all that. Like, and once again, I knew what I was doing. I knew more than a lot of the managers. So I made managers look good. They didn't have an issue with me coming over to their team. So make sure you sharpen your skills. And don't give this manager any ammunition to use against you. Don't contribute to your downfall, okay? We have they are no match for your wit. Okay, remember I said your eloquence and articulation intimidates them. Articulation has something to do with your wit, being witty, being able to come up with responses quickly, being able to think on your feet, okay, being able to express yourself very well. Okay, some of y'all ain't gonna want to hear this, but you do. You need to hear it, okay? That's why this sharpen your skills and don't give them any ammo came out. Some of y'all need to do better. It says do better. No one is working against you. Their feedback is constructive. Some of y'all are contributing to managers having something to say about you. Okay, and we have HR won't be helpful. For those of you who are giving them clear reasons that they can use to fire you or discipline you, HR is not going to be helpful because they're going to have like a paper trail, okay, showing that there's things where you could have done better. For others of you, this manager is knowledgeable, but they don't have leadership skills. So just because they know how to do the job does not mean they're qualified to be a manager or be a leader. I'm having a hard time speaking, so this person does not speak well at all. They don't speak well, and they don't know how to talk to people right. They might know what they're doing and they may know the job, but they don't know how to lead people. That's two different things. Being knowledgeable and being able to lead another group of people, two different things, okay? Having the knowledge is one of the requirements for being a manager. That's just one requirement. You need more than that, though. Okay, we have they want to promote you. Some of y'all, this manager does want to promote you. The thing about these people sometimes is they like you and they don't like you at the same time. So they will want to do things for you. But then you will end up saying something or doing something to make them feel stupid or to make them feel small. And you're not doing it on purpose. But whatever you do intimidates them, or people start to speak a little bit too highly about you, and they start to feel like, okay, if I help this person out, will they end up surpassing me? So some of these people are confused. They don't know if they like you or if they don't like you. They may be very passive aggressive. It's very hard to deal with a person like this because, hey, I'd rather you like me or don't like me. I don't need you being in between. Sometimes you're nice, sometimes you're not nice. Some of y'all are dealing with somebody that's like this. We have this manager steals your ideas and passes them off as their own. So you may want to, if you have a forum or a way to contribute your ideas to the company, like not through your manager, but through another means to where they know the idea came from you. You may want to do that instead of telling your manager your ideas. They may tell you your idea won't work and then go and tell upper management the idea as if it's theirs, okay? We have they will have a fall from grace. I told y'all, for some of you, this person is going to have a fall from grace for sure. and the morale is going to be high. The morale is going to be high when they do. Wow, people are going to be a lot happier. This person is intimidated by your youth and your brilliance. So they don't like the fact that you're young and smart. You might be younger than them. I don't know if you're young per se, because young can be subjective. But you may be the same age as them even. But the fact, like, let's say they're young and you are young too. They may be used to being the only person their age that knows as much as they know. And then, so they feel like they have one up on everybody else their age. Then you come in, you're their age or even younger, and you know even more. Now they have competition, because before they were able to say, I was the youngest person at this company, or I was the youngest manager or something. Now you're coming in and you're giving them some competition, okay? We have unfair workload and treatment. Your workload may be harder. You may have more work to do than everybody else. The volume of work may be higher, and they still want to complain about you. They may be doing this on purpose, or maybe they're not doing it on purpose. Maybe they're not giving you a workload that's higher than everyone else on purpose. However, once they are made aware of that, once they notice that, because for one, they should be paying attention to that so they can make sure it's leveled out. Once they notice that and they continue to still complain to you like they don't understand, don't compare me to somebody that got half the amount of work I got, or that has easier work and I have more complex work. Don't do that. I don't care how fast this person is working. They have less work than me. So if they're not giving you credit for that, that's a problem. I'm intimidated by you and see you as a threat. Because you're probably handling it with grace. Even though you have more work or you have harder work, they may have thought you would have handled it differently, maybe exploded or went off. You've been handling it with grace, okay? Look, we got high workload. Like, some of y'all have a very high workload, and it's not fair at all. We have time to go up the chain of command. Some of you, it's time to go up the chain of command and start complaining on this person, but you need to have specific examples of the unfair treatment. You need to be able to tell them that you know, like, I know for a fact I have more work than other people, or I have a higher workload. How do you know? Did your coworkers tell you? Is there a way for you to be able to check to see? In the insurance world, you can see how many claims everybody has. So I can tell how many claims they have. I can tell the type of claims. I know if I have more than everybody else. I know if my workload is harder. You have to be able to speak up and advocate for yourself and say, yes, I know this. Sometimes your coworkers will tell you, hey, yeah, you do have more work than me. You're going to have to go up the chain of command and let them know what's going on, because you don't know if the higher ups know what's going on. So they may be looking at you like, you're a problem. It takes you longer to get through your work, and they don't know that your work is harder. You can't just rely on this manager to be the mouthpiece for you. You don't know what they're telling upper management. I always suggest, if you're able to get closer to upper management, your manager's manager, and so on and so forth, if you're able to create a line of communication with them and you trust them, go ahead and do that. So that way you can speak for yourself. And you don't have somebody who don't even like you, or half the time they like you and half the time they don't. You don't have them speaking for you, okay? What did I say earlier? Surprised you don't fit their stereotypes. They speak highly of you because they're surprised you don't fit their stereotypes. Wow, I thought this person would be stupid, but they're actually smart. I didn't realize how eloquent they were. I mean, they have no choice but to speak highly of you in some regards, but they also do speak negatively on you as well, wherever they can. But they have to try to make sure they're not just being a hater and that they don't dislike you. So there's certain things where they're going to have to, like, admit, yeah, this person is great at what they do. This is a good worker. This is a good employee. They're going to throw a but in there, but they can improve here or there or whatever. We have they are noticing your good work. Like I said, other people are noticing your good work. So your manager can't just talk completely down on you, because it's obvious that you're a good worker to other people, okay? They're surprised by your strength and intellect. This person thought you was so dumb. I cannot. Or they thought you were so young that they was just going to be able to sun you. And that's just not the case. You got more strength than people older than them. It's people that's old enough to be their mama that's letting them tell them what to do and run them and mistreat them. And they tried to mistreat you, and you came in there like, not today. I don't know who you think you're talking to. Okay, I'm not the one. And what you gonna do about it? We have afraid of your level of influence. If you are that type of person, you are impacting your coworkers. Your coworkers are seeing you as a leader because you're not afraid to stand up for yourself. And there's certain things that you've been voicing that they have wanted to say, but they have been afraid. So they are afraid of your influence. I have coworkers and people coming to me all the time telling me things, okay? Letting me know what's really going on. And management doesn't know all the information that I know, and I don't tell them everything. But yeah, they're afraid that you're able to influence other people. Please don't martyr yourself for your coworkers, though. You gotta let them speak up for themselves, okay? Don't let your coworkers use you to speak up for them, and then you get you have management not liking you, but your coworkers, managers like them because they feel like, oh, they don't speak up, they don't try to come against me, but they may try to come put a bug in your ear to have you speak up. Please do not fall for that. You need to advocate for yourself and let other people advocate for themselves, okay? We all grown-ups here. You got to be a grown-up to work, right? Let these grown-ups speak for themselves. We have this job will be just like the last one or worse. So you may have had these same issues at another job. And it could be because, like I said, this is not your destiny. This is not where you're meant to retire. But it's just for like a means to an end. It's just a way to survive for now. But you have something better that's coming. What else? I feel like I'm yelling. I feel like I'm yelling. We have the turnover rate is high. So yeah, a lot of people quit this job. They wish they could be as authentic as you. People get jealous because you're able to speak up and you're not afraid, and they wish they could be the same. Your manager could have a lot of pressure coming from upper management and they don't know how to handle it. So then you come in and you're like, hey, I'm not about to put up with this, and they wish that they could be like you, okay? What else do we have? Yes, this manager is passive aggressive. So if you're feeling like they are, you are not crazy. They are being passive aggressive. Like I said, they always have something else behind what they're saying. They may say something to you, but it could have a double meaning. You got to be careful and pay attention to what they say. You may be picking up on fake vibes. But we have you make them look good. At the end of the day, your numbers make them look good. Your work make them look good. Like, they not gonna fire you. They may try to push you to quit, but at the same time, you do make them look good. They do benefit from having you on their team. We have their attempts to make you look bad will backfire. Why? Because you make them look good. So people gonna be like, why are you complaining about so-and-so when they do a good job? Like, I would love to have them on my team. There's other managers saying they would love to have you on their team. And they looking at this person crazy. This manager uses practical magic on you. So that means they gossip about you. They may try to withhold raises, things like that. Like I said earlier, we have thankless job. Lazy manager who passes the buck. This the type of manager that don't ever want to talk to customers. They probably get mad if you try to transfer a customer to them, or if a customer wants to talk to them, they get mad. Why you want me to talk to them? You need to take ownership, blah, blah, blah. Like, yeah. Very, very lazy. Okay, let me get some other cards, because I can keep going with this deck. I do want y'all to know that I put a lot of good cards in this deck. Whenever I make my decks, I make them very balanced, okay? I want about half of them to be good cards, half of them to be negative or bad cards, because I don't want to use a deck that's biased, okay? Because there's no point in that. So if a lot of negative cards are coming out, that's literally because that's what the energy is, okay? It's not because the deck is primarily negative. It's half and half, okay? I always make my cards half and half. Let's use the tea leaf cards. Let's use my motives deck first. Okay. Motives and tea leaf cards, and then we will use Show Me the Money Oracle, and I think we'll be done, because this is 42 minutes. And it takes forever to upload these long videos. Okay, please give me a message about the motives and intentions of this manager for the collective. Cards are falling everywhere. Okay, we have the time is now, olive branch, and helping hand. So this means a few different things. For some of you, the time to go up the ladder, like I said, and there's a proper procedure for doing that. So make sure you study that for your particular company. But the time is now for some of y'all to go to upper management to get help with this person, or reach out to some sort of mentor that you may have at the job, okay? For some of you, this person is going to have a fall from grace, like I said, and they may extend an olive branch to try to make amends with you, to try to like keep their job or to save face or something. We do have abundance and blessings, so you do have abundance and blessings that are coming to you despite what this person tries to do. We have discontent. I'm having a hard time focusing. I'm having a hard time speaking. I feel like my speech is slurred. I don't know if this person has a slurred speech or if they have a drinking problem. They may have a drinking problem or something, like, and it might end up coming out at work somehow. But this person is very discontent with their life. What did I say? Compromised. Drinking problem. Then we have the 3 of Cups, which can represent overindulgence in something. They may have some type of drinking problem or pill problem or something like that that could end up affecting their speech. Like, they might come to work a little tipsy. I don't know. Compromise. This person is influenced by substances. I said that before this card came out. This whole reading, I have not been able to speak properly. Like, my words have been slurred and they haven't been flowing smoothly. Y'all know I'm pretty good at speaking. I'm very eloquent myself, okay? Very articulate, but I've had a really hard time speaking during this reading. So this person could be under the influence even when they're at work. Maybe they might have a DUI or something outside of work. They are influenced by lower entities. They need to cleanse their energy for sure. They are being used by lower entities, especially if they have a drinking or drug problem. It makes it very easy for these spiritual attachments to attach, okay? Because you're like not all the way there. You don't have full control. Okay, what else about the motives of this person, this manager? This is too many cards. But we do have triggering. I said this earlier. I said sometimes they might like you, sometimes they might not, because Like, they may be wanting to give you a raise and do things for you and help you move ahead, and then somehow you trigger some sort of insecurity or you say something that makes them feel stupid. Remember, I said exactly this. And what is this? Hot and cold, wishy-washy, temperamental, flaky, aloof, inconsistent. And then we have triggering insecurities. Okay, I told you, like, they want to like you because they don't have a real reason not to like you, and you're a likable person. It's hard for people have to work to not like you. They have to put a lot of energy into not liking you because you're a likable person, and they like you, but then you always end up triggering some sort of insecurity within them, and it makes them dislike you again. Okay, so they may be nice to you sometimes, and then sometimes they're mean. They may be snappy, and then they try to catch themselves. So this is what this olive branch is too. Okay, this person may end up having to apologize to you a lot because they may have little outbursts or little moments where they kind of just snap. And then you have to bring them back to reality. Like, hey, what's going on here? What's your problem? Look, there is love and hate. I told y'all, mixed emotions, unclear feelings, conflicting emotions, confusion, bittersweet, opportunist, personal gain, self-serving, taking advantage, egocentric. I told y'all when the strength in reverse came out, I said this person has an ego problem. They want to come help you whenever they have something to gain from it, whenever you're making them look good. Trauma bond. This person may attempt to trauma bond with you as well. So they may end up telling you some of their business too, trying to trauma bond. This is a definitely a toxic dynamic. This person could possibly stutter. Need for validation. They need to be validated a lot. We have bait and switch. We have fake friend. I told you this person was fake. I told you this person collaboration. Remember the Three of Pentacles? I said they may try to act like they want to work together, but they really don't. Okay, you try to collaborate with them and they're going to steal the ideas and act like they came up with it on their own. Bait and switch. False advertising. Flipping the script. Meeting the representative. Facade. This person puts on a lot of facades. Okay, they are very, very fake. Gossiping, shady, ill wishes, malicious intent, covetous, and envious. All of those things. This person is all of those things. Gaslighting. I'm done. And as I said with the other deck, this is half good cards and half negative cards in this deck. All these negative cards are coming out because this is the energy that they have towards you. Okay, blame shifting, manipulation. I told you earlier with the Queen of Cups in reverse, they're very emotionally manipulative. They like to gaslight, okay? They like to shift the blame. They may try to make you think something is your fault when it's really not. You got to pay close attention to them. We have mirroring. You are a reflection to them. This person, you serve as a mirror. So they're able to see themselves when they look at you. They're able to see their faults. They're able to see the things that they need to change. And that's what's triggering them. Okay. It's very hard to be a walking mirror. I tell people this all the time. Take action and the time is now. It's something you're needing to do now about this situation. What else do we have? Unclean hands, guilty conscience, afraid of karma, paranoia due to unethical behavior. Some of y'all, this person is so unethical, they're going to be taken down. They're going to be taken down and they're nervous. They may feel like you have some information on them or somebody has some information that can be used against them. They can't sleep at night, whether they try to act like they can or can't. What else? Please give me like one more. We got compromise. They may try to compromise because of this. And we have projection. This person is in denial. They're very defensive. They transfer their behavior onto others. They do a lot of finger pointing. Like earlier, we got blame shifting, okay? They make assumptions and accusations a lot. This is the type of person that assumes that you're trying to hide something when you really aren't trying to hide something. They're always trying to catch you doing something wrong. And they're not going to be successful trying to do this to you, no matter how hard they try. Okay, we will do tea leaf cards, and then we'll do career and finance cards, and then we'll be done. Okay, what else does the collective need to know about this manager or this job? We have get back to the basics. Family wishes come true. So those of you that had something going on with the family, or you've been planning something for the family, some sort of celebration, that is going to happen. We have gavel involvement with the law. Some of these people are going to be involved in lawsuits, okay? You might end up being a part of a class action lawsuit or something like that. Okay, y'all, that was a gnat. You know when you have this goddamn ring light? The gnats come out of nowhere. It's so annoying. But you see how I just caught that? See, this person is going to get caught. You see how I caught them? They're going to get caught for sure. Fly, a period of ill health and depression. I heard it. Happiness and well-being. So somebody is going to be going through a period of ill health and depression. And remember, I just said there was a gnat on my card, which is that a type of fly? I don't know if it's a type of fly, but they're very annoying like flies. So yeah. A period, this person is going to be feeling depressed, like I said, because they're going to be punished. And then we have sun, happiness and well-being. Okay, so you're going to be able to get back to the basics, get back to being happy, get back to having like a normal life after this person goes down. I think I did a reading the other day, like last week, and I said these micromanagers are going down. Okay, so this is definitely true for some of you. We have forest, muddled and unclear thinking. I told y'all something's going on with this person's speech, the way they talk, the way that they're not able to clearly like think. And it could be because they have some sort of addiction to something, some kind of substance addiction for some of you. Not all of y'all, but some of y'all. Vine, seek out information that will help you. I think I said that earlier. Butterfly, a change for the better. Glad to hear that. You can only do wrong to people for so long before it comes back on you. Period. Period. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. If this person tries to get you to react, I think I said earlier, they're going to try to get you to react in like a bad way or a super emotional way. Don't do it. Okay? We have to use logic over emotion in these situations. Kite, vacation. I mentioned earlier that it's hard to get vacation time for some of you, but some of y'all may be getting some approved vacation time for family matters here, okay? Or you all may need to do FMLA because something's going on with somebody's family where they're going to need time off work. And FMLA can be used for family members as well. If you have a family member that's sick and you got to like help them out, you can use FMLA for that. We have heart, love, deep affection, and caring. Yeah, you're going to have to choose your family over this. We have bow. You are highly thought of. No matter what they try to act like. You are highly thought of, okay? Because you do good work and it's obvious. We have purse. Pay attention to your finances. We got gong, an exciting event. Didn't I say that earlier? Some of y'all are saving for some sort of event or celebration. Money path. A path with money is waiting to find you, but until it does, pay attention to your finances, okay? Rooster, an arrogant, boastful person you should not cross. Some of you are dealing with somebody like this. This is your manager, okay? Dolphin, financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. So even if you're dealing with financial difficulties right now, that's going to change. Younger man, I told you some of y'all are younger than this person, and it's intimidating them that you're so young, but you're so intelligent and strong, okay? Dealings or relationship with a younger man. Karma, you will reap what you have sown. So if you've sown good seeds, you're going to get that. That's why you have happiness and they have illness and depression. We have legs, stepping into a new experience. Firecracker, excitement. Arrow, you are on the right path regarding some aspect of your life. And basket, recognition, reward for merit. Remember when I said this person tries not to give you awards? Well, you're going to be getting some awards anyway. And your career, yay! I like that confirmation that came out. Cool, 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 cool. News of a birth or new business opportunity. So even if this situation doesn't work out, you're going to have something better lined up. Okay, now the cards just falling everywhere, so I think I'm done with this deck. Since y'all want to fall everywhere, that's my signal to move on. See, when things are falling apart, sometimes you got to move on. And that y'all might be making that decision to move on past this job. Okay, I think I said I was going to use the Motive Show Me the Money Career and Finances deck and the Tea Leaf. So I used the other two. So let's use the Show Me the Money and we'll be done. And then we can start the long process of trying to upload this video. I bet you it's going to take hours. Oh, that's so frustrating. I might start just doing them live because, or doing them on StreamYard because it's just faster to upload that way. All right, what does the collective need to know about their finances or their career at this time? We have clear subconscious blockages, clear any lack mentality or feeling like you're unworthy of luxury. Okay, that's how you repel luxury. That's how you repel whatever it is that you're wanting, by thinking you don't deserve it. Save more money. We already had a card like that come out though, but that's confirming that card. Shady supervisor. I told y'all. Y'all got a shady supervisor. It is what it is. Something is wrong with these people. I'm telling you. They lack leadership skills. We have executor. And we keep getting stuff about illness. So I don't know. Some of y'all could have like an older relative that may possibly be passing or going through a lot. And you may have to take time off work for that. So again, you do need to like do FMLA. You may be made the executor of their estate also. So you may have to get those affairs in order. I just thought about my, a manager from my previous job. His dad was from Africa and his dad had businesses in Africa. So he had to take time off work when his dad died to go to Africa to like get that stuff in order. So y'all could have something like that. He also was a micromanager. He was a micromanager, okay? What else do we need to know? I think that's funny he came up. We got another card that says fall from grace, unethical behavior, immorality, leaving a job. Some of y'all, I told you, you're going to be leaving a job because somebody's greedy, they're a vulture, they're a predator, they're a thief. Somebody's going to get in trouble for misrepresentation. I don't know what you call it when they like take money they're not supposed to. I don't think it's money laundering. Misappropriation of funds, maybe. I don't know. I told you guys some of y'all are manifesting with daydreaming, and this card is confirming that. Manifest with meditation and visualization, and my cards are falling again. This person about to be all over the place, and I don't like that. Their energy is making me all over the place. Can't even talk. Like, what the heck? Can't even speak right. Look at my cards. They all messed up. Hold on. I gotta fix these. Get it together. I can't even talk. Get it together, Sierra. Okay, what else do they need to know? Ooh, not con artist. Dang. What kind of people is y'all dealing with? Where do y'all work? What is going on? Your external manifestations mirror your money mindset. So once again, this is about your subconscious blockages that you could have. Like, do you believe money's the root of all evil? Because if you do, maybe that's why you ain't getting no money. It's the love. People get that wrong. The love of money is the root of all evil, not money itself. But whatever it is, you could have some sort of subconscious blockage. Underestimated Cancer. So this person did underestimate you for sure. Legal victory. What have I been telling y'all this whole time? I've been telling y'all this. Some of y'all are going to be in court with this person, this job. You're going to be a part of a class action suit or something. I told y'all what else did I tell y'all? Covetous envy. I told you they were covetous. They envy you. They're jealous. They wish they could be like you. We got divine support. So you do have support of your higher powers. Insurance. Some of y'all can work in insurance like me. Oh my God. That's like one of the most stressful jobs ever. But it also like pays more than some jobs. A lot of jobs. But yeah. Some of you only have this job. You might be an entrepreneur, but you have this job because it does provide health insurance. A lot of entrepreneurs will keep jobs for that reason. And then some of you, this is life insurance because you could be like a beneficiary on somebody's life insurance, because some of y'all do have a family member that's going through some health issues right now. We have accept assistance. So you could be put in a situation, especially if you lose this job, where you're going to have to be able to accept help from other people. That could be one of your lessons that you have to learn, being open to accept help from other people. So yeah, you're going to have to be in the mode of being receptive. And some of you could have some issues with this because maybe you think people are going to use it against you. Like if you allow them to help you or something, maybe this happened to you in the past. So some of y'all, this job is connected to some sort of lesson, like where you have to be put in a position where you're going to need help. Because we did have the helping hand card came out earlier. What did I just say? Tough financial lesson, financial consequences. I just said this might be a lesson. Blinded by the bling. Somebody was greedy. Self-care is the key to success. I told y'all that earlier. Y'all could be having like health issues because you need to take time off. Gift card, monetary gifts and rewards. What's that about? We have taking a risk will pay off, asset appreciation, investments paying off. Some of you, and remember we had the card that said increase in finances from something you did a while ago. Some of y'all have made some investments that are going to pay off. Spend happily and with an attitude of gratitude. And I was just about to say this gift card is about you being able to buy things for yourself without feeling guilty. So when you spend money on yourself, don't feel bad about it. Feel happy about it. So that way it can come back to you. Because you're in a good mood and your vibration's high. We have assets. Some of you are getting assets from somebody. From somebody passing away. I don't know why I just laughed. But I don't know. I told y'all I'm all over the place today. Fraud alerts and identity protection. Somebody is using people's information at work that they shouldn't be. Like, you know, if you have a job where you have access to people's information, one of these managers is misusing people's information. They may be stealing from people, like using their information to get like credit cards or commit some kind of fraud, and they're going to be going down for that. Let me get a few more and then let me be done, okay? We have blossoming abundance and barters and trades. Leverage your resources and talents, okay? Some of y'all may be put in a situation where you have to do this if you are without a job for whatever reason, if you end up losing this job. I had to do this when I was without a job. I got a job now, but I left my job because I had like a lot of the same stuff going on. And there was times where I had to like do readings and stuff to like make sure I had money to go get my son something to eat and stuff like that. So why did that just change? I'm trying to make sure this has been recording the whole time. I'll be so mad if it hasn't been recording. That's my cue to go, okay? The bottom of the deck, sufficiency and comfort. You're going to be fine. Plenty of money. All of that. You're going to have more than what you need. Yeah, but some of you are going to be leaving a job, so you're going to have to learn how to budget and how to start over. But don't be afraid, it's gonna work out eventually. So that's all I have. So thank you for taking the time to watch. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a great rest of your day. Toodles.